She was once a tiny baby, wrapped in warmth and laughter. Born into a loving family, her childhood was filled with simple joys, morning smiles, playful footsteps, dreams whispered softly at night. Her parents often said she had curious eyes, the kind that always wanted to understand the world. As she grew, that curiosity became her strength. She asked questions others were afraid to ask. She listened when others turned away. And when the time came, she followed her heart into journalism, not for fame, not for money, but for truth. She graduated holding her certificate like a promise to speak, a promise to witness, a promise to tell stories that mattered. Life smiled again when she found love. She met a man who believed in her fire, who admired her courage. They married, built a home full of warmth, laughter, and shared dreams. For a while, life was peaceful. Then she heard whispers of a war in a faraway country, a war the world wasn't talking about, a suffering hidden behind silence. She followed the reports, the unanswered questions, the ignored cries. And something inside her would not rest. One evening, with a heavy heart, she spoke to her husband. "Duty calls," she said softly. It was the hardest decision they had ever faced. Love pulled her home. Truth pulled her forward. They held each other, knowing this goodbye was not like the others. Still, he supported her, because loving her meant respecting her calling. When she arrived in the war-torn land, her world changed. She saw families torn apart, children displaced, homes reduced to memories, pain the world had not been shown. She wrote, she recorded, she spoke to survivors. She slept among refugees, believing that staying close was the only honest way to tell their story. Then tragedy struck. While resting in a refugee camp, where exhausted souls sought a moment of safety, violence found them. A bomb was thrown into the camp. Her life ended there, along with many innocent others. She never returned home. She never finished her final report. But her voice did not die. Because her story became the message. She is one of many brave journalists who step into danger so the world can see what it often chooses to ignore. Men and women who trade comfort for courage, silence for truth, safety for responsibility. Today we remember her, and we say thank you to all journalists who have lost their lives in war zones while trying to make the world aware of hidden suffering. May their courage never be forgotten. May their words continue to echo. And may blessings, strength, and comfort surround the beloved families, who paid the highest price alongside them. Because truth has a cost, and some pay it with their lives.